Hello, if there are any spirits here, this is your detective Lazaria. As I was setting this up, the ball to the left, after it turned off, lit up again. Was that a spirit? And by the way, this is a new battery in the EMF meter. Please do not drain it. If you need to gain energy, please use the lights in the room. We have 2 lamps and a ceiling light on. That is your source for energy. So I don't know if the capel that went off, this one right here, was due to the fact that they know this session is going to be intense due to the unfortunate topic. So if this was somebody who passed away on this tragic voyage on the Titanic, it is April 10th, 1912, when they started to depart. And then around April 15th, 1912 is when the incident happened. So if you were a passenger on that cruise and you sadly were one of the victims that didn't survive, I can maybe find you in the list of victims so I can tell the viewers who you are. So I'm going to turn on the Spirit Talker app. That's a way to communicate through using the words such as a phrase, a word, to describe what happened, who you were maybe, and then of course your name, if it's possible. All right, I'm going to get started on that. So again, the capel, the froggy one, which is to the left, did go back on after I clicked on to activate it. You know, it turns off and it got back on. So I think someone tapped on it. And there's definitely something here trying to get the focus going, I think. Or it's the new yeah. Is there anyone here? Can you light up the EMF meter to yellow or orange or red if you are a spirit?
Demonic.
Demonic. It was a demonic spirit that tapped the cap ball. Just want to make sure. Interesting how. Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot to up it.
The bench.
Did you meet at the bench prior to boarding the ship? Or perhaps,
The tub.
well, I mean, I'm sure there was some tubs in the place. Is that where you tried to find refuge? Safety? Were you trying to go to the tub in hopes that, you know, I don't know, you could survive?
Thompson.
So we have Mr. Alexander. I think your last name is Thompson. So again, Alexander Thompson. This is where I'm getting. Was this you? Hold on, I have to go back up to see what that number means. Oh, that's the age. And boarded as and class. Okay. Okay. Got it. So we have two Thompsons. I believe. We have Morrison Thompson and Mr. Alexander Thompson. I believe. That or it's middle name, maybe. So Alexander Morrison Thompson. 36. And he boarded, I guess, at Southampton. And he was a third class passenger. So is this you? Can you light up anything if we found you? Okay.
Eric.
You know what's funny is I did a session on Harry Houdini, and his real name is Eric, but with a K. But this one's spelled with a C, so I don't think it's him. Master Eric Rice, age 7, and it was being boarded at Queenstown, and he was a third class passenger. That's one of them out of it. Okay, there's 16 total with the name Eric. So let me go at the very beginning, and I'll just name them, okay, real quick. Oh, sorry. Unfortunately, it's not all Eric. It's like with the word Eric in it, like Frederick, Roderick. So I'm gonna go with just Eric. Sorry, my bad. Funny enough, Master Eric was Rice was the one.
I've been here 300 years.
Okay. Never mind. I think that was the only Eric. So if you were Eric Rice, 7-year-old boy, third class passenger, I found you. Again, if you were the victim from Titanic on April 15th, 1912, I found you. In case you guys are wondering, there's Master Eric. Okay, I'm gonna put my device down real quick. I have one thing that's been bugging the pahootie out at me. Okay, BRB. Real quick. It's 2 hands. Sorry. Okay, I'm back.
Busy.
Busy? Yeah, sorry. I know I got a little carried away fixing something. So I don't know. There could be another spirit that's from, again, 300 years, or it could just be random things from Spirit Talker. So I'm just gonna just say hi. So here's what we have so far. And they did probably have benches, like a place to sit on the cruise or before they boarded the cruise. I'm sure there was some benches, and I'm sure there was some tubs. In their like cozy bathrooms, probably in the first or second classes. I'm sure they had, fancy tubs. Or maybe they felt like they were in a tub.
I'll prove I'm here.
Well, somebody already tapped the capital. If you want to do it again, that definitely proved you're here, but I wasn't recording. I literally turned it on. It flashed. That's usually what happens when you click the thing on to activate it. It turned off, and then it turned back on again. So I believe it was a spirit that knew that I was going to have a suggestion, have a topic on this subject. And being how traumatic it was and how many had passed away on this unfortunate day, April 15th, 1912. It might be why maybe somebody activated it already. So whoever did, thank you. It would be nice if you do it again or show the others how to do it. I have 4 of them total.
Dominant.
Are you the dominant spirit here? Actually, I'm wondering if there is an Eric Thompson that actually survived. I don't know.
Damnation.
Yeah, I guess you can call that incident, that verb right there. It was an unfortunate situation, and I would be a little upset knowing that that happened. You were having the time of your life, and all of a sudden tragedy struck. And due to the lack of lifeboats and the chaos, how cold it was.
Late.
Were you late to the... Oh, did this make you late for something? Because of the incident? You were probably going somewhere to be something, maybe getting married or an event, and you obviously didn't get there, therefore you were late? Or were you late at boarding? And it was late at night. I believe it was late at night too. Was it late at night? Okay, so yeah, late. So late at night, the Titanic was moving at full speed through dark, cold, and eerily calm waters despite being in an area known to have icebergs. Because they wanted to make, time, and then they rushed it, which caused the unfortunate event. So, hmm.
The loft.
So I don't know what you mean by the loft because the Titanic did not have a loft. But it did have 4 electric elevators for the first and second class passengers, as well as a mold loft where the ship's blueprints were laid. I'm not sure if that's what you mean. Not really a loft, but a lift. Or maybe you mean the loft as in the upper part of the building, or in the case, the cruise, which means possible the upper decks. Hmm.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey? Excuse me.
Sleep.
Were you at sleep? Well, yeah, people were sleeping. It was late at night, again, close to midnight. You were probably asleep. So maybe some of the passengers are letting me know that they were asleep. Sorry, I was looking up Eric Thompson for some reason, thinking maybe this person actually, but no. Okay. Jeffrey? Do I just put Jeffrey, like the whole Jeffrey? Oh, spell it right, maybe. Is it Mr. William Jeffrey Ware? Can you light up anything if I say your name? There's 3 of you, possibly. So again, we have a 23-year-old, second class, Mr. William Jeffrey Ware, sorry. And then we have 2 that have the last names Jeffries. We have Clifford Thomas and Ernest Wilfred, 24 and 22 years old, second class for both. And then again, Southampton where they boarded. So if this was any of the 3 that have the name Jeffrey, hopefully I said your name. And by the way, they spell your name wrong on this darn app, I believe. Oh, I did find you?
Found.
I found them. Okay, cool. I'm glad I found you. I still don't know why some of this app stuff is spelled incorrectly. I believe Jeffrey could be spelled that way, but the Jeffrey for this one is spelled with E-R-Y. But I did find you. It's probably the 23-year-old one, Mr. William Jeffrey Ware, W-A-R-E. And yeah.
I came from a dark place.
So this can be somebody from a 3rd class. Right? 3rd class passenger. You know, didn't have enough money, but still was able to go on the voyage. But unfortunately, because of the low class, they didn't get treated as fairly when the incident happened. So they were left more behind.
I'm protecting you.
Thank you for protecting me. Right? I'm pretty sure that's how you spell. Did it hit a nerve? Because it says in encyclopedia,
Ground.
ground. Is that where your body lies? At the very bottom of the ocean, on the ground? Meaning that they didn't recover your body, they just left your bodies there and just considered you guys passed away, lost at sea? Because I'm pretty sure it was too deep to recover all the bodies, if any of them weren't already sinking. So there was a William Alfred Jeffrey.
I am Bellatrix.
And William Jeffrey Ware. Okay, so I do have ones. So I actually have Encyclopedia Titanic, and it gives you a picture of the person for some. So here's the William Jeffrey Ware. It was a second class. I don't know if this is something I want to use. Let's try this one. Yeah, I might be able to use this one.
Collapse.
Well, I guess you can consider the Titanic collapsing, or your body collapsing down to the bottom of the ground. Oh yes, the ship did, or the cruise ship did eventually hit the ground after it collapsed. So there was roughly 1,496 that had passed away on that tragic day. I have no Bellatrix, by the way. I'm going to look at the other site.
It's them.
It's them. All right. I don't know if I'll find a Bellatrix. Sorry. Maybe they survived and eventually passed away. But at least with the current two lists I have, I can't find one. Can you light up the ball again? Whoever's here, is there any chance you can light up the ball? Any of these balls? Ideally the one that you lit. This one?
I'm 10 years old.
Okay. So if you're 10 years old, let's see how many were 10. We have, oh, Beatrice. 10-year-old Beatrice, Seaman.
It's unpleasant here.
Here is in my room. I'm sorry if this place isn't pleasant enough. So there's a 10-year-old Betros Seaman. I mean, it did say Bellatrix. It had a B name. We have Miss Elizabeth Ada Sage. Sage. Miss Elizabeth Ada Sage. Let's do it again. Kelsey did a session with you. Kelsey with an I. If you remember that. Miss Elizabeth Ada Sage. Can you light up anything if you remember Kelsey Davis doing a session with you? And you came through on her session. Can you come through in mine too? Again.
You are not safe.
So the Sage family has an unfortunate situation. Many of them died. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the Sage family passed away on that exact date together. One of the sisters did try to board one of the lifeboats, but because she noticed that her family wasn't coming, she turned around and went back on the boat to come and sink with them. So again, this is the Sage family. We have John, Annie, Stella, George, Douglas, Frederick, Miss Dorothy, Anthony, Elizabeth, Constance, and Thomas Henry. So if you are one of the Sage family members, again, one of our YouTubers named Kelsey Davis, she did a session on you and you guys came through. And I shared that video, by the way. So hopefully others got to see it too. We also have
My name is Joseph.
We also have Albert Rice, who was 10 years old. We also have Miss Jessie Goodwin, who was a 10-year-old. And that was it. We have far too many Josephs, but we have, let's see, without going to the middle name, I'm going to just start with the first name. We have, let me go at the very beginning. Very, very beginning, sorry. Oops, okay. We have Mr. Joseph Caram, C-A-R-A-M, who was 28, third class. Mr. Joseph Davis, or Davies, 17, third class. We have, again, I'm skipping the middle names. Mr. Joseph Jr. Elias, 15 years old, third class. Mr. Joseph Philbrook, 18, second class. Mr. Joseph Foley, 19, third class. And Mr. Joseph Fynney, 35, second class. So many. Oops, wait, go back. Oh, shoot. I lost it. Oh, so sorry. I found again.
Found.
So I found you? Who was it? I just lost it. As soon as I was trying to find somebody, was it this one right here? Mr. Joseph Fynney, I found you, who was 35 years old, second class, who boarded, and you were number 322. Let me see if I can find you in this victim list.
Suspect.
Suspect. that's why I didn't like this page. Because I would okay. I'm glad
We're still here.
Thank you. I'm sorry. So apparently this is based on 25 per page. That's why it's very hard to find your photo. So I will link this lovely site where it has photos of you. Well, some, not all of them. And if people really were interested in seeing a photo, they can, of course, do some more work. Sorry. This might take too much time to keep trying to click next to find this unfortunate victim. So I do apologize. The only other way I would probably be able to do this is if I do this. Hold on, let me try something. Never mind, I can't do it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to type in Titanica and his name.
Universe.
Universe. Did you get to see what it looked like the universe when you were on the ocean? With no lights in sight, and you got to see the stars? It must have been at least a beautiful sight for, while you were cruising. So I found Joseph. Joseph, here you are. I found him. Again, I found Joseph. This is him. He told me. He lit it up. Well, I mean, he lit up at least that. And said found again. So again, I think I have a little tiny way to find the ones. Again, the Sage family. I just realized, watch. Can I just do this way? Will this make it easier? Let's find out together. Maybe? I think it's down here. Yeah, see? So there's ways. So there's, again, Stella, John, Elizabeth, there's her.
Optimism.
Optimism. And so forth. So again, the Sage family was a large family that boarded the Titanic and passed away altogether, including the daughter that could have escaped but chose to be with family. I think I would have too. And knowing that you would be the only sole survivor out of that entire family, that would have been too much of a burden. So why not go together? I hope you're all at peace. Are you at peace? Those that were in this unfortunate tragedy, are you at peace? Anybody? Can you let us know? Light up anything? Capall? EMF meter?
Katie.
Katie? I think there was a Katie in here. Yeah, we have Minnie, I think. But one is Katie Gildna. Oh, she was a survivor. Never mind. But she probably passed away, maybe. So Titanic survivor is Katie Gilnay. Maybe she's passed away since. So I'm going to go back to my original list, which was this one right here, real quickly before I get another name, which is fine. I'll just have to slowly take my time. Nope, I don't have Katie. So I think it is the survivor, maybe, that passed away.
I'm beside you.
Well, if you're beside me, can you tap the ball again? Somebody did early in the beginning. At least I'm pretty sure it went off by you guys. Because again, I just laid this out. I put that over there. And then I was bappeting, booping, bop. No, yeah, exactly that order. Beepity, boppity, boop. And then I noticed as soon as this turned off, which should have stayed off because this was still going.
You are authentic.
And then eventually I noticed this was still going. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. How could this one be off? This one still be on. And this one still be on. Thank you. No Katie, but maybe with a Y? Oh, could it be Katerina? 20-year-old Katerina Juslia? Maybe you couldn't find your name and that was the closest you found. So you were a third class, 20 years old, Katerina, Miss. Didn't get married, I guess. Did I find you? This is you? Can you let me know? Light up anything? Before I flick, I'm just gonna flick it anyways. Oh wait, what? I found Miss Kate Connolly. Miss Kate Connolly, 41 years old, third class. I found another one. Not Katie, but Kate. Maybe they went by Kate, but that's all they could find on this word bank is Katie. So if you're Kate Connolly, can you light up anything? Thank you. Okay, maybe I need to look up you. Okay, my bad, sorry. Kate Con. Oh, apparently you go by Catherine. Oh, unfortunately there was no pictures of her.
Cursed.
Cursed. Do you think that the cruise was cursed in the beginning? Or became cursed? Oh, wait. I found her Find a Grave page. And it included a photo of her. So she's buried in New York, Mount St. Mary's Cemetery. I mean, you know, when I say buried, I mean like her headstone's there. So, or maybe her body's there. I don't know if they were able to gather the bodies. So Catherine Kate Connolly Arkins, this is you.
Did I scare you?
This is not you. Just realize that. That can't be her. So there's two. I'm getting a little confused. Well, I know that there is a Kate Connolly who did, who was lost in the sinking. So there was two Kate Connollys. Maybe her mother or sister. Again, so in order to tap this ball, all you have to do is beepity boopity bop like that, okay? Somebody did it earlier when I was setting it up, and then of course I wasn't filming. Trust me, I did see it go off and go back on. It could have been a fluke, but because of this topic, I assumed maybe it was a victim of this unfortunate tragedy.
Ancient spirit.
Or it could have been an ancient spirit that could have tapped it, maybe. Remember, to gain the energy, please take it from the light sources. There are 3 lights in the room that are always turned on for you. It is 2 lamps and a ceiling light. Please do not drain me. Do not drain my devices, such as this one, or this one, or this one. I noticed that I've lost 4% since I started this 40
Fail.
I failed to tap the cat ball. Failed to gain the energy from the light source. Failed to remind you. Or felt like the cruise failed you. Or you felt like you failed your family.
I hate what I did.
And what did you do by chance? Or unless you, I mean, I don't know if you could tell me, but let's see. Let's guess what they could have done. Did you try to board one of the lifeboats when you shouldn't have? Okay, that's a possibility. Did you unfortunately trample somebody as you were in panic? No. Um, did you make someone unfortunately fall off the cruise as you were um, trying to get away?
I understand you.
I think I can see that you understand me, which is good. Somebody's making this, maybe making the camera go in and out, meaning it's trying to focus on you, but we can't see you. So the camera might be trying to pick you up, but we can't, like, I really can't see anything. You know what I see? Building. Baby blocks filled with Titanic, 3 clear cat balls, a black device called EMF meter, a cat tree. That is all I see. But this camera.
I want my life back.
Aww. I would have to say I think this is definitely one of the victims. Because again, their life was cut short. There was so many that were very young and just getting their life started. And then again, this cruise was a cruise of dreams, right? Where dreams were going to come true as you traveled from where you were, whether it was Queenstown or Southampton or Cherbourg or another one. Oh.
You will see me.
Just when I said I couldn't see them. You're saying I will? You're going to tap Capel? That's the only way I'll see you. And that's fine. I'd rather see the cat ball knowing that you are tapping the cat ball. Because again, my view is very limited. I just said you will see me. I might do a part 2, just so you know. I might take a break and then come back. It seems like we're having a decent session with the victims of the Titanic. The majority of those that I have coming through appear to be on the list that unfortunately lost their lives on that tragic April 15th, 1912. Except Bellatrix. I'm not sure. That could have just been an oopsie doopsie, failed attempt, or something. Did you by chance, when you unfortunately lost your life, did you by chance have a spirit guide or angel take you to heaven? Can you let us know if you were guided up to heaven by a spirit guide?
I died right here.
On the Titanic? You're referring to that ocean, the Titanic cruise? So you passed away on the spot? So if you can light up to orange or red, did you by chance see a spirit guide, an angel, or family members when you passed away? Did someone take you and guide you to heaven? After this unfortunate tragedy and you passed away, did someone take you and guide you to heaven? Whether it was a spirit guide, family, or an angel. Or they may not be able to say this, I don't know.
How can we help?
The fact that I just mentioned spirit guide multiple times. Is there a spirit guide now present here? If so, can you light up to yellow real quick? Did I accidentally summon you? Which is okay. Is that why you're trying to say, how can I help you? Well, if there is a spirit guide, maybe you can help the lost souls that weren't fully able to cross over. Maybe there's a few lost Titanic survivors that need help. If you see any, can you help them see the light? That way they can be in heaven, cross over, and be with family. Assuming if there's any that unfortunately didn't see the light when they did pass away. It could be, of course, the kids, the young adults. And thank you in advance to whoever's going to help them. Again, assuming that's what they meant when I said multiple times the spirit guide name.
Taste.
I get taste a lot, by the way, but just picturing. If you were first or second class, did you have really fancy cuisines being brought to you? Or you came to a dining area and had a big feast with the other passengers that were the same class? And I'm sure it was very tasty. Sorry, my hand hurts. And cold. Very cold. And my cat's not doing too well with the cold. So she's bundled up in the blankie. I told her I'll be, after this session, I'm definitely going to be warming her up. Are you guys aware, or ladies too, aware that there's a movie that was made based on the Titanic tragedy? An actual romantic movie called Titanic? Did you guys get to find that out? Can you light up anything if you're aware of, again, the Titanic movie? Maybe not. Well, it doesn't seem like you are aware. Well, there is. I'm going to go ahead and try to... Oh, device.
Device.
Are you trying to use the device? Which one? The cat balls? Or maybe they want me to use my device to show them the movie? I can show them the movie poster. Which was this one. So again, here's the movie Titanic poster. If you can see it, I'll show you guys real quick. That's the one. So again, there's a movie. It has two famous actor and actresses, Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio. It was a big hit. It was so long. It was almost 3 hours, I believe. A very long movie. Not as long as what you guys had to go through, but the story of the two.
Unity.
Well, I guess you can say that. Yeah, they were a lower class and an upper class. The lady was an upper class, first class, and the male was a third class. And you know how that is. They really couldn't be too much of a mingling, but they wanted to be because they fell in love. Yeah. I'm not sure if that happened in the actual Titanic, but you can let us know. Did anybody from third class fall in love with somebody in the first class? Oh.
Stabbed.
That's interesting. Did someone stab you? I don't know if there was any stabbing. Sometimes, if anything happened, there may have not mentioned the stabbing. I can look it up, well, I guess.
You've been before.
Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. Otherwise, it can feel like stabbing needles when you're in the water. Maybe that's what you're referring to. The way it felt, as if you're getting stabbed. Or you were stabbed in the back. Not literally, but like metaphorically. Because there's a person that named, but he's a survivor, by the way, William Mitram, who says, I was stabbed in the back, which could be an expression, not physically being stabbed. But that's all it's telling me. So if you were William and you were trying to come through.
You're surrounded by love.
Okay, thanks. Again, you guys won't believe me that the capo went off. Dang it. It did, though. At the very beginning, when I set everything up, it was going off, as it normally does when you clickety-clack it to activate it. It turned off, and then within a few seconds, it went back on. And it hasn't obviously gone off since, so it's not like, I don't think it moved at all. Or maybe it did. I don't know. Bummer. Bummer. No one's gonna believe me. Doo-doo-doo. All right, I'm gonna have to slowly call it where part 1 is gonna be ending, so I can get downstairs and have a break, come back, and then try to do part 2. So you guys can, of course, take that opportunity to gain the energy through the lights, in hopes that you guys can utilize the tools that I have for you. So maybe 2-3 more names if we get names. Hopefully we do. Is there anyone else? Again, somebody who unfortunately was a victim. Okay.
Demonic.
Again, I got that at the very beginning of this session. And I got this one at the 9. Are they telling me that this was tapped by a demonic spirit? Because when I did ask about, like, talking about it, it mentioned demonic. I don't know. What?
Evil.
It was an evil entity that tapped my cat ball? Just curious, is this something that's tied to the Titanic? Like an actual person that unfortunately lost their lives on that day who became a demonic evil spirit? If so, can you tell me your exact name? Don't say demonic, evil, satanic. Tell me who you are. This is your chance right now. Who is the one that unfortunately became demonic or evil because of this incident? Is it the captain? Because of how he unfortunately made the wrong decision of saying, sail, let's go speed ahead, despite the dangers. And then when this incident happened, again, almost 1,500 passed away. I mean, or somebody who's in control of knowing the safety of, the decisions of going forth. Whoever made that decision. Again, see?
Sinister.
Yes. Okay. So somebody feels like they are a sinister, evil, demonic. And I can only assume it's somebody who feels that they have a lot of sins due to how many have passed away in their hands. Kind of. They had the ability to make that decision to either go slower or be away from that possible iceberg. I think there could have been a way they could have avoided it and could have continued to go forth without damaging the ship, cruise, boat thing. Anyways. Oh, I just realized something. Titanic. What's at the very end? NIC. Demonic?
Drink.
Drink? Did you, by chance, have one last drink before you saw your end? Because you wanted to be probably, like, out of it? Did you drink yourself? Did you find the liquor so you would feel as numb as possible, knowing you couldn't leave the cruise? But thank you for reminding me that I should take a water break. But yeah, I mean, it's possible. You could have totally found the open bar at that point and had a couple drinks on the cruise. Not on the house, but on the cruise. And you were able to feel pretty much buzzed or numb, that you didn't feel the pain of knowing that you were going to go. All right, well, like I said, it's 2 minutes or less. One more word or name. And then I'm going to end part 1 and see about part 2. Sounds good? Light up anything if it sounds good. Part 2 in a couple minutes. Or not a couple, you know what I mean. Less than half hour. Why do they keep saying that?
Nice hat.
Well, I'm going to have to say this. There were some nice hats on the cruise, including in the movie, Kate Winslet's character had a really pretty hat. So I'm pretty sure it was very much similar to what the movie showed, what the first class passengers wore. Very fancy hats. I'm pretty sure that's what they wore. So maybe you're letting me know that you said nice hat to someone? Or you had a nice hat? I don't know if I can find a picture of Kate in her... So I'm just going to show you. That big hat. It's like a spaceship over her head. Sorry. But that's kind of like how extravagant these hats were. They were so huge and, pretty. And same with their outfits and dresses. I think that was most of the hats that she may have wore. Is that one they're showing? Yeah, I think she was only wearing one hat because that was when she was boarding the cruise. Well, here's one of the other characters with a hat. Paranormal.
Paranormal.
Paranormal. Oh, talk about paranormal. It is my 1 hour mark. Nothing really paranormal happened. Again, this could have been a paranormal incident at the very beginning, but I wasn't filming. No one's going to believe me. Maybe a few might, but most won't. Bummer, huh? Oh well. All right, like I said, please take the opportunity to gain the energy while I take a break. You can also rest if you need to. That helps too. And then I'm hoping that I'll get the same type of, names that come through. Okay, fine. One more. Seems like one more. One more, and then I'll go. But if it's something silly, I'm just going to end it. So here's our current stuff. Is there a name? If there's not a name, then I'm going to have to just end it. Unless you're going to say thank you or something. Of course. What?
Demonic.
All right, that's the cue that I just... All right, at this point, this is the third time I'm getting something saying demonic. I think they're telling me that this was hit by a demonic spirit. That's what they're trying to say. I keep mentioning that. So I think that's what's happening. They're informing me that something demonic tapped it. But maybe has left. I don't know.
Decay.
Decay, yes. Some of your bodies may still be... may have decayed in the ocean floor. I don't know how many were able to get scooped up and then saved from being sunk into the bottom of the ocean, but there may still be some bodies, maybe in the actual ship cruise. They might have been stuck in the those little areas of where you guys rested, or in the tub. There could be many remains on that cruise liner thing. All right.
Will you stay a while?
Yes and no. No, in a way, because I do need to take a break, and also I went past my hour. That's my my thing with this video. And then yes, because I will come back for part 2. But you guys will have to wait a little bit, maybe 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I don't know. We'll give or take. And so you rest, I rest, and we'll resume again for part 2. Hope you're okay with that. We'll find out. All right, this is your...
Ugly.
I tried to end it before it said that word. Dang it. Anyways, they're upset because I'm not staying right this moment. All right, this is your Detective Lazaria. Ending part 1, I hope, for the Titanic victims. Yeah. All right. Bye. Peace, love, and eternity.